Good afternoon, you're watching another episode of Phantom Flight 101. And in today's episode, I'd like to speak to you about the top 5 things I carry in my drone bag every time I go out to fly. Every drone pilot probably has about the same things in his drone bag. For one, he has to have a drone. 2, he has to have batteries to operate that drone. And 3, a screen or some sort to view the operations that are taking place at the time. But I'd like to talk to you about the 5 must-haves I carry in my bag whenever I go out to fly. At number 5, I have my variable neutral density filter. What I like so much about this filter is that it ranges from 2 to 400. So basically, I only have one stop filter right here. I can dial it up from anywhere from 2 to 400. So when I'm out on a day where it's sunny and I might have no cloud cover or there's a lot of cloud cover, I can play with it and I can bring out a lot of different effects that you probably wouldn't be able to see normally. At number 4, I have my lens cleaning brush. What I like so much about my lens cleaning brush is, with the filters, the regular lens that comes on the drone, I carry dust cloths and stuff like that, but what I like about the brush is you can brush off any hairs or anything that's in there that might scratch the lens when you wipe it clean with a cloth. So sometimes it's best to brush it clean of all particles and dust before wiping down your lens, and that's what I like so much about my lens cleaning brush. At number 3, I have my DJI Pen. Now, it could be any pen at that, because what happens is when I'm out to fly, I like to keep records. I keep a track of my flights. I keep all the logs of my flights and my books. I have my books. I keep my logs for the repairs, battery maintenance, anything that I need to keep a record of. I use my pen that I keep in my bag to keep those records. Also, sometimes when you're taking photos, you want to keep a track of the exposure that you use for that photo setting. So that's why I keep my pen in my drone bag. Now, as you can see from watching my videos, I primarily fly here in New York City. And here in New York City, everyone is in your business. So a lot of times, no matter whether I'm wearing my vest or not, or whether I have cones set up, we have a setup whether we're flying for recreation or for a job of some sort, people always seem to need to have to get the local authorities involved. And when the local authorities come, you must have some ID. And once they check out my drone registration and everything else is clear, I have no problems. So that's why this one comes in at number 2 on my list as to the top 5 things I carry in my drone bag. Number 1 on my list of top 5 is my radio. I carry my radio every time I go out to fly. Why? Because the radio is my line of safety. We use the radio to keep track of altitude, location, and distance. Because when you're out flying with a group of guys, you have to be safe. And knowing where everyone is the most important thing. Knowing where everyone wants to move to is very important. So that's the one reason why I carry this radio. Those are the top 5 things I carry in my drone bag. I carry a lot of other stuff in there that's very useful. A lot of things that I use in there quite more often than some of the things that I've shown you today. But what are the 5 things that you carry in your drone bag that you must have? Please feel free to check out the descriptions below, and also feel free to leave your comments. And I'll see you next time on Phantom Flight.